Today we are going to talk about Amtgard and why you should play Amtgard. Now Amtgard is extraordinarily accessible, as in you go anywhere in the US and you'll probably be able to find a LARP of Amtgard. That doesn't mean that Amtgard is more prevalent than most LARPs in certain areas. On the East Coast, Amtgard may not be more prevalent than, let's say, Bellegarde or SCA, but all across the US generally has an Amtgard park near you. Now Amtgard is extremely accessible for that reason, but also it has a low barrier of entry. All you need to do is walk up and say, "Hey, I heard that there's this LARP thing," and they'll say, "Yeah, there is. Come on, we'll take you in and we'll show you how it works." But what is Amtgard? Amtgard is a high fantasy combat LARP where you use buffers that hit each other and you have magical spells. If you have seen any videos of lightning bolt, well, that does come from early Amtgard. The magical system has become a lot more complex, but it also allows other things. It allows you to roleplay a class. If you want to be a beefy, brawny barbarian because casters are too weak and wimpy, you can be so. And you can have unique abilities to yourself that make the class seem alive, vibrant, and very interesting. Amtgard is the least likely to have you be injured. The shots are simple. It's a nice little tap that counts. Headshots don't count, and there is no shield bashing. Body-to-body contact is not allowed. Mainly what you want to do is just have your weapon strike the other person in a shot-legal area. In addition to Amtgard having light combat, you are also able to choose whichever class you want as described earlier. Now combat is not all there is in Amtgard. You are able to pursue other aspects of the game. You are able to become knighted through various ways. You could be knighted through crafting, you could be knighted through your combat with the sword, and you could also be knighted through helping the game through political means and helping the game by just being a generally good person overall. You can be recognized through these different areas and through charity by volunteering to help clean up camps, by helping to run the various aspects of the games while not pursuing a political position and just being a generally helpful person. Amtgard in the end lets you do just about anything you want, and there is endless learning for whatever you want to do. If you want to be a spellcaster, you could endlessly theorize about which spells mix with which, how to make lists come together, and which other classes you could combine yourself with to make an immensely powerful combination. You could pursue combat and constantly learn decades and decades later how to improve yourself. You could pursue political positions and try to figure out how to improve the game, and you could keep continuing and pursuing different aspects of Amtgard with whatever you want to do and however you want to play. What do you think of Amtgard, and what would you do if you were able to play? Will you play Amtgard? Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think so that we can get this discussion started. We upload Tuesdays and Thursdays, and if you are interested in learning more about Amtgard or other LARPs, hit that subscribe button and ding that notification bell.